Alright, DJ Big, Team All Star DJs. I'm on my way to a wedding. It's Saturday, August 17th. Last night I was at Hong Kong, Thursday at Underbar. So it's a pretty busy weekend for me. Next weekend, I got like a cookout, 2 clubs. So, going all the way to Methuen. It's right next to New Hampshire. It's like 5 minutes from the borderline of New Hampshire. I'm coming from Boston. So got a little bit of a drive. It's at the Merrimack Valley Golf Club. It's pretty nice. I did a wedding there a couple years back. It's the wedding that's at the website. So when you go to the Merrimack Valley and you look at the wedding section, that's the wedding I did. DJ for and whatnot. Today it's for a young couple. They're in their 20s. So like dance music. I might play some older stuff. Maybe some Rolling Stones or something like that for the older folk. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Same setup. The table facade, the altos, Numark Mixtrack Pro, the first one. Sony Vaio running the iPod Touch as the backup. Yeah, man, I'll show you the place. It's a really nice place. Doing music for the ceremony as well. I bounced down some mixes. I made a Mixmeister. I think like the first or second version of Mixmeister, not the new one, because the new one's horrible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you when I get there. Or I'll show you when I get there. I'll show you when I get there. You know what I'm saying? The outside's pretty nice. This place, they only do 1 wedding a day. It's not like Lantana's where they can have like 5 weddings going on, which was a little crazy last weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much it. DJ Big, Team All Star DJs. All right, this is the front of the building. Ceremony's upstairs on the 2nd floor, and the reception is downstairs. Alright, very nice room. Overseeing the golf course, outside those windows. And you cannot use duct tape in here. Hardwood floors and finished siding. No duct tape. So you have to have wireless, battery powered uplights in a room like this with high ceilings. The bride and groom will be sitting there, and I will be right there. Alright, continuing, this is where the reception will be. Overseeing the golf course. And I'm gonna have that speaker with the iPad back here, playing music, piano type stuff. You can't see it, but it's an excellent view overseeing the golf course. What is that? Behringer, the lights. And what I did is I put 2 park cans behind the bride and groom's table, kind of to highlight them. And the rhinestones around the picture frame look pretty good too. The other speakers upstairs doing the ceremony.
You all sit upstairs?
Yes.
So there's 1 song for the bridal party.
All right, take 2. I might just move that park can over. It's not like directly behind. All right, DJ Big, Team All Star DJs. They are doing a cocktail hour in the next room. I'm gonna pan around and see the room for the last time before I start working. That's the equipment. So, the clients were. I wish I could have put more lights down, but due to the no duct tape and only one outlet, I was somewhat underprepared for the no duct tape. You can't even tape it to the floor. No tape at all, they said. So I could have put more lights down, one or two, just to light up the area more. But I told them I'd put about 2 fixtures. I did what I had, was contracted for. I was going to do more, but I wasn't able to do it. So yeah, I definitely say it's all going to be battery powered lights from now on. No more hardwired lights. Nope. All right, next, try to show something. Be the same face, keep it at one that I read all the fairy tales too, tucked in the bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you, you told me back to the time.
Hot fossils along the way, however, best friends never seem to jump apart. Now let me give you a few of the many childhood adventures that we've enjoyed over the years, starting with our 8th grade dinner dance, getting stuck for extensive lengths of time on water slides of water country and not knowing
DJ Big, Team All-Star DJs here. It's the couple days after my gig log for the wedding. I just want to give kind of like a rundown from the wedding. The bride and groom, early 20s, and they like dance music. So, but the wedding party was only, all the guests, including the wedding party, was only 80 people. And the bride and groom's father, or the groom's father, came to me very early and said, look, 40 of the people at the wedding he invited, those are his friends, and kind of like, you know, from work, because he owns his own business. He's like, you know, other business owners and whatnot, you know, so, you know, kind of like a business thing. Friends of his business, whatever. So, and they were all in their 60s and 50s. So he was like, you know, country is the way to win them over. Now, I didn't know the parents of the bride and groom were even coming, because the bride and groom said the parents on both sides weren't coming. The other guys from Brazil, that his parents wasn't coming, and her parents weren't going to make the wedding. So then the day of, it's like, oh, you got to announce the grandmother, you got to announce, you know, all right, that's typical wedding stuff. They're going to ask them, that's fine. I'm there to help make their day easier. So, all right, cool. And the father's like, country. I'm like, all right, you know, I do got, you know, some hits. You know, I downloaded, you know what I'm saying, a good amount of country. You know, I watch all the charts, you know, throughout the year, and then I listen. Oh, yeah, I can see me playing this song. And, oh, this song has a lot of hits and stuff like that. This song has a lot of downloads, you know, so I did have a good amount of country, and plus I had done, you know, other events before where I needed to be able to play country and some of the, you know, 50s and 60s stuff. So I pulled it off by the skin of my teeth. I had to work it though, because the difference in age group, you know, you got older, and then you got younger, and I started to make the wedding couple happy with the songs they requested, because they requested all like Pitbull and Calvin Harris and Alex, whatever, you know, all David Guetta, like all that. So I pulled it off, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, I'm starting to get a little bit better at the wedding, MCing. I mean, I can MC a club, I can MC an event outside, but weddings is just a little bit, you know, you don't want to be too overwhelming as an MC at a wedding, I think. You know, you want it to be smooth rather than like, wow, he was really outgoing. You know what I'm saying? That's just my approach. So, you know, I talked to the people emceeing in between certain songs, and I was switching genres. You know, I asked them, you know, who likes Toby Keith or something like that, and things like that. It worked out very well, and I got a couple of compliments from the photographer and from one of the older guys. He said, wow, you know, you're really doing a good job. So with that said, I need to get some country line dancing songs, because there was a couple of times where I was playing some country and they started doing like a line dance. So I got to find out, I got to do more investigation on that. So that way I'll have that in my back pocket. Once again, I'm coming from Boston. Typically, you know, the older crowd, well, I was in New Hampshire, so go figure, New Hampshire, you know, the country. But typically the older crowds are like Rolling Stones, you know, Journey, and, you know, so that's what I've been kind of dealing with. And, you know, when the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Bruce Springsteen, that's when I normally, you know, do for like the 50s and 60-year-olds, and they seem to love it, you know what I'm saying? And, but, you know, that's pretty much it, man. Enough with the, I just wanted to give a wrap up of the wedding. And that's pretty much it. DJ Big, Team All-Star DJs. See ya.